Alright, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to trace the incredible journey of a visual style. Seriously, from the gritty pages of sci-fi novels all the way to a single line of text that can conjure entire worlds on your computer. So let's get right into it.
You know, it almost always starts with a single, really powerful idea. An idea that shaped our vision of what's to come for decades now. And that's exactly where we need to start.
To really get where creative tech is headed, we first have to go back. We have to talk about cyberpunk, the genre that has basically defined our vision of the future for generations.
This phrase right here, it perfectly captures the absolute core of cyberpunk. I mean, it's a world where this super advanced technology clashes with a gritty, everyday reality. Think cybernetic enhancements right alongside societal decay.
The official definition paints a picture of a troubled future, right? It often has this vibe of old film noir or detective stories. This is not the shiny, clean future people used to dream about. No, it's messy, it's complex, it's dark, and it's deeply, deeply human.
And you can see it in these absolute pillars of the genre. From William Gibson's groundbreaking novel Neuromancer to Ridley Scott's iconic film Blade Runner, and, everything that came after, these masterworks didn't just tell stories. They built entire worlds and cemented a visual and narrative style that creators are still drawing from today.
Okay, but how do creators actually build that iconic cyberpunk look? Let's zoom in on one popular effect, the glitch, and really see what it takes to do it right.
So any visual effects artist will tell you, getting that authentic, cinematic distortion, it's not as simple as just clicking a button or slapping on some pre-made effect. Nope, there's a real craft to it.
And there is a huge difference. A generic preset, it often looks fake. The colors are way over the top, and it just feels like it's plastered on. But a truly cinematic glitch, that feels organic. It's subtle, it's nuanced, and it feels like it's a real part of that world's story.
So, let's peek behind the curtain. Creating a professional effect like this is this meticulous, step-by-step process. Artists are layering in visual noise, adding realistic blurs and distortions, they're simulating camera shake, and then splitting the color channels for that classic RGB look. It really is a combination of art and science.
That whole detailed process, it really highlights the incredible craft involved. But now, technology is coming along with a radical, and some might say revolutionary, new alternative.
And this is the question that's at the very heart of a massive shift in digital creation. What if all of that technical skill, all those steps, could just be condensed into simple language?
And here it is. This is the wild part. This single line of text, a prompt, can now be fed into an AI to generate a video that, not long ago, would have required complex software, specialized skills, and hours of painstaking work.
We're basically entering a new era. We're seeing guidebooks of AI prompts pop up, showing creators how to get these Hollywood-level scenes without needing that extensive visual effects background we were just talking about.
And what's really crucial here is just the sheer scale of it all. We're talking about a collection of over 500 of these ready-to-use cinematic prompts. The creator's toolkit is just expanding at this incredible rate.
And this shows the new level of control that creators get. See, these prompts aren't just random sentences. They're organized by mood, by theme, even by specific camera moves. So you get this precise control over the final output just by choosing the right words.
So let's look ahead for a minute. Where is all this going? How does this build towards a brand new future for anyone with a story they want to tell? What does this mean in the real world?
Well, this tech isn't just a novelty. It has immediate, practical uses. We're talking about everything from generating entire short films and trailers to creating stunning visuals for YouTube, social media, or even professional work for clients.
So here's what this all boils down to for you. That massive barrier that used to stand between a creative idea and a professional-looking visual, the barrier of technical skill, expensive software, and time, well, that barrier is just rapidly disappearing.
This journey, from the complex craft of cyberpunk's pioneers to the simple language of an AI prompt, it leaves us with this really powerful question. It's not just about the technology anymore. It's about the future of creativity itself. What stories become possible when the only limit is your imagination?